Good morning, YouTube channel friends. How is everybody doing this morning? This is Ferris on the Fearless Fly Network. And look what we got here today. This one here is an 06 Ford Explorer. It's got the 4.0 V6 in it. This one here, daughter picked this one up last week for a really steal, I guess you could call it. She basically stole it for a good price. It's got 183,000 miles on it, and it was one owner. The person who had this Explorer was the original owner and knows all the mileage on it. It had not traded hands to another couple of owners. Daughter is the second owner of this 2006 Ford Explorer. And today what we're going to do to it is do a few things that I noticed whenever I was going over it to find out what all needs to be done to it, being that it's almost 14 years old and 183,000 miles. We knew that it was going to need some work done to it. One of the things that I found out with the spare tire, it's flat. It's flatter than a flat pancake in the skillet, and it's also 10 years old, so I didn't want her to have a blowout or something and then have a spare tire that was going to go blow out as well. So we're going to put another new tire on the for the spare. And then one thing that she was complaining about, and then while we were driving it I noticed this too, is that the brakes were making a funny sound. It's much like an 18-wheeler. When they're trying to stop, you hear a loud sound whenever they're trying to stop. That's what this one was exactly doing, making a whole bunch of noise. I noticed that the rotors, if you look at the little keepers right there on the studs, those are the original rotors for 183,000 miles. So we're going to replace the front brakes and rotors on this thing, and also we're going to do a tune-up. We're going to put new spark plugs, put new wires. And because I noticed the wires, they said J.Craft on them. I don't know if they were the original ones or not. More than likely they are, but we're going to fix all that up. And then also it's got a leak at the connector for the transmission line going into the radiator. So I'm going to make sure that this thing has plenty of fluid in it for now. We're going to replace the radiator later, because that's the only way to fix the leak on the front with that connector, is to buy another whole new radiator for it. So that's going to be on another episode of the Fearless Fly Network. And as far as the checking the fluid on this Explorer, it does not have a dipstick on it. It's one of them things that one of Ford's bright designs, that you have to take out the bottom plug, and then there's an adapter you put on that plug on the pan, and then you squirt some fluid in it and let it drain out till it starts just barely dripping. So that's the way you make sure it's full, and to top it off as far as the transmission on these Explorers. It's on the Explorers. I think they're on the Explorer Sport Tracks, and possibly some other vehicles like that too. So I just thought I'd share with you what we're doing with this 06 Ford Explorer. And again, 183,000 miles. She got it from a single owner, and it's a really nice vehicle. As clean as it is on the outside, is that clean on the inside. It was really taken care of, and so we're gonna make sure that she is able to use it for quite a while. Let me know what you think about the 06 Ford Explorer. Comment on the bottom, like the channel, subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. Look me up on Instagram at FearlessFly100, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.